This will be a video chart on ticker symbol BMSN. We will take a look at the daily time frame. The request really came in on this one today. I can see why. Pretty crazy day, and ended up turning into a relatively decent day. And I'll explain what I mean by decent, because some people are probably thinking, what is this guy talking about? But just give me a chance real quick to explain that. But the first thing I want to update is, if you've watched other videos of this one I've done on, you know that I was talking about this trend line here. So if I extend that up, you can see that the price has now gone below it. So that's not an ideal thing, and that's just one of those things where this trend is now broken with the price below it. Simply put, the sooner the price can get back up above this line, the better. But for the time being, this long-term trend has been violated to the downside. But I don't want to cluster up the chart, so I'm just going to get rid of that now. The first thing I want to talk about is the support that came in today, and that's going to be right around here. Let's try that again. And I know I'm not hitting it exactly, but I'll explain why that is. If we look back through the history of the chart, you can see a bunch of supports here, and then although didn't quite hit it there, pretty darn close. Again, although didn't quite hit it, pretty darn close. And then this time dropped actually a little bit below it. So just trying to find a middle ground. I think the best middle ground is going to be right here at 0.0023. So 0.0023 is definitely the key level of support that you want to see the price continue to hold above, like it did right here. Now going back to, actually, and then one more thing, if this 0.0023 does not hold, then I would look for the next potential bounce point to be down here at this previous low, and that level is valued at 0.0019. Now back to the point about how I was talking about today was decent. Well, considering that the price was all the way down here at one point in the day, and then by the time the close came around, it moved back up. It did give a decent hammer candle here. Could be a little bit better of a hammer candle, but still nonetheless has this nice long wick or shadow, whatever you want to call it. So that's a nice positive sign. So the question really becomes, is this the start of some sort of bounce? Was this a capitulation day? You can see here, biggest volume it's had in a while. So is this going to be some sort of kind of turnaround period? The good news with charts is that's going to be very easy to monitor. The first thing we need to monitor is just this purple line here, which is a 50-day simple moving average. That's valued at 0.0032. So 0.0032 is the key level where if the price can get some closes up above this moving average, then that's a sign where this could be indeed be a strong bounce, and a bounce with some fuel behind it. If it comes up here and then just gets rejected and heads back down here, obviously this candle didn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. So 0.0032 is one of those key levels where if the price can close above here, then I'm sure I'll be back pretty soon to update it again, as I would imagine it would possibly even get up here and retest this 200-day simple moving average, which is that purple line. Shorter term level of resistance to just end things on is going to be right here. You can see a bunch of times it acted as a support, and that level is at 0.0029. So 0.0029 and 0.0032 are going to be the two key levels of resistance to watch and see how the price reacts around them on any sort of upwards movement. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to sign up for a free newsletter up there. When you do that, you'll be sent a free ebook. And if you enjoy the video and want to learn more about charting and how to use it in your strategy as a trader, I'd encourage you to click below and look at our educational course, over 8.5 hours of video and teaching spread across multiple videos. It's been getting great third-party reviews and testimonials. So I'd encourage you to make an investment into yourself and as a trader and into your education, and check it out. One more time, this was BMSN. Thanks for listening.